Hey guys, so we're in downtown Indy this weekend and we wanted to try something a little bit different for the video this week. So we're actually here staying at the Bottleworks Hotel, and it was a historic Coca-Cola bottling factory that through adaptive reuse, they've changed it into a hotel. It recently opened and we wanted to check it out with you guys since it's historic and it's really cool. So we're gonna take you along for our little weekend here. Before we go inside to show you all of the Art Deco goodness, we have to talk about the exterior of the buildings. Originally owned and built by the Younger family, the hotel is part of a larger complex, previously the bottling plant. I believe the first building was built in the 1920s, but the primary building where the hotel resides was built in 1931. And again, this was formerly a Coca-Cola bottling factory. The business and the building survived the Great Depression, and actually by the 1950s it was the largest glass bottling plant in the world, and they produced more than 2 million bottles a week. These are Art Deco buildings, and the facades are characterized by white glazed terracotta tile. There is a lot of geometric patterns apparent in these tiles, a lot of symmetry, and a lot of ornate details. The character of the buildings really represents the opulence of the 20s, which is when Art Deco architecture was very popular. There's also a lot of bold colors and metallics throughout, with the original Coca-Cola sign, the branding on the facade, the canopies that overhang that are still there today, and some of the intricate details in the doors and the railings throughout. As we mentioned, the Younger family originally owned the buildings, and they were in production of glass bottles until metal cans were invented, and eventually the bottling plant moved out for Coca-Cola and the building was sold. It changed hands a couple times and was very underutilized, and then 5 years ago they finally got together the plan to restore the building and build this hotel. During the restoration of the exterior facades, they had to catalog all of the pieces of terracotta, and apparently it took up to 4 to 5 days to repair just one piece of terracotta. I know there was thousands of pieces they had to repair. They didn't want it to look entirely new, but they wanted to uphold the original intent of the architecture, and they did a very good job at restoring this building. It is beautiful. And now we're going to take you into the lobby. So the lobby was originally the tasting room. All of the ceramic tile inside this lobby is original and was in such great condition. We saw some before pictures, and it is just amazing that none of this was really touched over the years. Of course, it degraded a little bit and there was some restoration involved, but the original intent from the Coca-Cola factory is here. It is said that the red tiles that form a triangle over all the door openings are supposed to mimic a Coca-Cola bottle. Once you finish walking through the gorgeous lobby, you can head into this stair room. So this stair was apparently modeled after a soda fountain. It's circular, and those same elements such as the ornate details, the metallics, the golds of the exterior are all evident in this stair. It is beautiful. As we head up the grand stair, it leads us to what was once the testing lab for all of the new Coca-Cola products. And in this room, it is all the original ceramic and mosaic tile still intact and restored. As we mentioned before, the Bottleworks Hotel is part of a larger district called the Bottleworks District. There is also the Garage Food Hall across the street, which has a bunch of different food vendors and bars and coffee shop, ice cream, all kinds of cool things. It's the same Art Deco style building. They just recently opened Pins Mechanical, which is a gaming center. They have duck pin, ping pong, Jenga, video games, all kinds of things, you name it. All in all, Bottleworks Hotel did not disappoint. This was one of the coolest hotels, probably the coolest hotel we've ever stayed at, and it's because of the authenticity of the history and all of the original elements that were saved through construction just create a unique experience that cannot be reproduced in a new construction hotel. We would definitely stay here again, and we would definitely recommend anyone who's interested in architecture, history, or just staying in a luxurious hotel, you should definitely check it out.